50 gates open, they're off. And a bit slow to move was Clever Conversation. In fact, it was very slowly away. Missed it by 2. First away was James Barry over on the inside. Angaria is right there. And Barry's Boyo out 3 wide, presses forward. A length and a half away, and behind them next is Hunter Villain, 4th, followed out by Vladivostok. Then a length away, and behind it next is Princess Katharina from Vito Rosso. 2 lengths away to the big boy. Stars are the favourite, back 3rd last with Clever Conversation. And last of all is Starring Roll. In the approach towards the 1,000 metres mark, Barry's Boyo and James Barry. They show the way here by 2 lengths from Angaria, 3rd on the outside of Hunter Villain. Right in behind those next is Vladivostok, 5th, and there's no real urgency at this stage. Then followed over on the outside, Stars are about 2. A stride forward here for Jonathan Riddell. The inside, Princess Katharina. Vito Rosso got the shuffle up, went back 3rd last alongside of it, Starring Roll, and Clever Conversation is last. At the 600 metres, the final event on Legends Day here at RAPA, and it's Barry's Boyo and James Barry. They show the way still by a length. Angaria is right there, so is Hunter Villain. Stars are to the outside. In behind these, Vladivostok, Starring Roll, followed by Vito Rosso. Further back, Princess Katharina, and back with a Clever Conversation. At the 300 metres, Angaria the leader. Stars are about a length and a half away. Still there on the inside, James Barry's rallying again as well. It's Angaria, James Barry, Stars are, and then behind them Hunter Villain. Angaria, James Barry coming back at it on the inside, but close once again. Angaria and James Barry, little between them. Stars are 3rd, 4th over I think was Hunter Villain with Vladivostok, Clever Conversation, Starring Roll, Vito Rosso, Princess Katharina and Barry's Boyo. Good finish here in the last. Angaria went up to win at about the 150 metres. James Barry kept kicking on the inside. Starzar will run 3rd and Hunter Villain will run 4th. We can be assured of that. Let's just have a look at this. Angaria, you just tend to favour it. It was going to win about 2 or 3 strides off the post. The other horses come back right on the line, but you just say Angaria from James Barry, Starzar and Hunter Villain in the Fairview Motors 1600.
Thanks, George. What a finish to the last. Angaria, who won last